With locals opening up again, I'm hitting the reset button and starting all over again. With a weekly budget of just $40, I'm challenging myself to create the best possible deck with the hopes of reaching as high as we can in the competitive scene. However, I wanted to challenge myself and do this strictly with sealed products, promos, and prizes. This means I can't buy or trade for singles. We leave it all up to the luck of the draw. Thank you for joining me on this journey. You're watching Final Fantasy TCG New Game Plus. Welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy TCG New Game Plus. This is your host, TCGTacos, and a quick recap on last week's episode. We ended up making the switch from Fire Earth to Ice Earth. I think the deck is performing a lot better than the other deck, so this looks like it may be the route to go. We're going to be opening up some packs today, so we'll see what we get from there. Maybe we could still possibly get some fire cards. We could jump back to that at some point, but let's take a look and hopefully we pull something good. So this week we have 10 packs today. We're actually trying to save up for pre-release so we can do that and a pack opening all in the same week. So we save ourselves about $667. Right. So for our first pack, I'm just gonna skip through all the commons again. Foil, Pandemonium, and a Realm. Next pack. For collection. Ooh, foil Umura and the mute. Next pack. No way, we pulled a foil one. Oh my gosh, oh, it looks so great, foil. Oh, this is so great. A second one for our deck. I don't think anything can top this right now. Foil Kronos and Zidane. Be cool if we switch back to fire. Foil Morrow and Irenea. That's pretty nice. Foil Barret and Braum. For the collection and Arden. I actually think we passed a good dodge. I'll throw that in there afterwards. Ooh, another Tyro. I believe that's our third. Foil Famfrit and Interceptor. Garnet Owl and Foil Libertus. Lost pack. And Alaska and Bristol. Alright, pretty great so far. Definitely stuff to add to the deck. Here we are with the updated deck. So, a few differences. We took out the 4CP Tifa, 4CP Barrett, Barthandelus, Kronos, Edward, and Wedge. And we swapped it for 5CP Tifa, Namaru, another Kadaj, Mute, an Idolus, and a Tyro. Just, you know, more and more this is starting to look like an actual deck. It seems more consistent with more copies. So, let's see how this goes. We're gonna take this to locals. First round, we're playing against Andy Carmona, Purple Baron himself. He's on the play. Draw card for turn. Discards Glass Yellow Bolus. Put Harley into play. Pass over. Discard 2 FF7 characters for Aerith. Bring them back into play. Discard Sephiroth for Yazoo. Pass. Plays Edward. Picking a discard. Sends Mog for Zidane. Pass over. Send a Yazoo for Kate Sith. Removing a walk from hand. Draws 1. Swinging with Aerith. Damage. Pass over. We'll use Zidane special with Yazoo, with Dolan Freeze. Pays 4 for Setzer. Getting back Mog. Pass over. Swinging with Aerith. Kadaj EX. Chooses the 2 Yazoos. Removes from the play. Back to us. Paying 5 for Barrett. Passing back over. Plays the Mog, draws 2. And now discard 2. Paying an extra 1 for Umaru, sending the Barrett back into play and freezing Aerith. Passing over to us. All we can do is just play it back up and pass back. Attack with Zidane. On damage, draws 2. Swings it with the Mog. And Umaru. Paying 3 for Sid. Gets the Celis to his hand. And discards 2 for Celis. Passes back over to us. Paying 3 for Vincent. Sending Kate Sith for Mog. Make him discard 2. Pass over. Paying 3 for Locke. Discard the Aerith. And Garnet swings, triggers, bouncing back one of his backups. And the Vincent. So it gets through. Idolus EX. get back Sephiroth. Yeah, we end up playing Sephiroth. Probably should have held this back when he swings. We dull the Zidane. Swings in with Dumaru. Damage another Idolus. And we'll get Yasu. That makes us discard with the Edward. Aerith gets frozen again. Play Kadash. Freezing the Garnet. And we'll get Laws. Pass back over. Glacial Bolus, the Kadash, dulling and discarding one. Swings in with the lock. Block with Sephiroth is actually 8k due to the damage 5 effect. Swings in with Umaru. Damage Barret. We'll get the Sephiroth, add it back to our hand. Shipping the rest of the bottom. Swings in with the Zidane. We'll block and then we'll special, giving it first strike. So we still have 3 on board. End of turn, Kadash gets frozen. Draw 2. Can't really do anything with this, so at this point we just concede. And we'll move on to round 2. Great game. Round 2 we're playing against Danny. Chooses to mulligan his hand. Discard Veryuk. Hit the Cecil, add it to her hand, shuffle the rest of the bottom, and pass over. Discards for College of All. Passes over. Pick 3 for Jesse. Get the Kadash to our hand. Discard 2 for Aerith, getting back 2 FF7 characters. And then we'll discard 2 for Kadash, freezing the backup, and searching the Yasu, passing over. Discards 3 cards. Sid Previa. Putting Luswa into play. Getting Alphanod, adding to hand, discarding, putting the Alphanod into play and passing back to us. Discard, play Marlene, get the Barret back to hand. Discard and put Yasu into play while freezing the Alphanod. Going into combat, swinging with Kadash. Hitting his Kadash, EX. Remove Cecil and Umaru from break zone. Swing with Aerith. Hitting King of Burmecia. Searches out Aranea, passes over. Breaks the Louis Swan, tapping 1, discarding for Kane. Targeting our Kadash, breaking him. Passes back to us. Paying 4 for another Kadash. Triggering, freezing Alphanod, adding to her hand. A loss. Triggering, freezing Sid Previa. Swinging with the Yasu. Dulling and freezing Kane block. Swinging with Aerith. Pass over. Passes back to us. Taps. Before combat. Ramo. 7k to Laws and tapping Aerith. Making him discard with Laws. Swinging with Kadash. To play Vincent, breaking Jesse and breaking the King. Phase 3 for Sid Gully. Getting a Lua. Haste 3 for Lua and passes back to us. play the last Jessie, putting Laws into her hand. Discard, pay 3. We'll play Laws, triggering Kadaj, freezing the Alpha Node. Combat with Yazoo. Kadaj blocks. Believes he's actually gonna have more, but forgets that Laws pumps 2. Swinging with Aerith. Vincent swings in, passes over. Draws 2, nothing valuable. Daniel just concedes here. And moving our way to round 3. Round 3, we're up against Alex Agenhart. Haven't played him in a while. He's playing Marsh Ritz Firewind. And he's going first. Discards 2 cards for Nerstalin. Searches out me. Plays to me. Discarding. That's ridiculous. Discarding 5-drop CB Cloud for Marsh. Passes to us. Play the Kadaj, freezing the Meath. Searching out Yazoo. Discard, playing Katesith, removing the Marsh from his hand, having him draw a card and pass over to him. Draws for turn, rips another Marsh. Puts Ritz into play. Just combat with Ritz, untapping his backups. Passes to us. Play the Jessie, searching out Aerith. Discard 2 for Aerith. Getting back Katesith and Yazoo. We'll discard the Katesith to play Yazoo. Dulling Marsh and freezing Ritz. Swinging in with Kadaj. Pass. Phase 4 for Kadaj, removing Barret and Tifa. Passing over, keeping the Kadaj in play. Put Laws in the play. Freezing Ritz again. Party attack, damage. Pass over. Blaze of Dane, discarding our last card, passing back to us, removing Kadaj from play. Swinging in with Kadaj, damage. Yazoo swings, damage. Laws. Trades with Zidane, making him discard. Play Idolus, getting back the Laws we just lost. Pass over. Kadaj comes back into play. And gives Ritz +2 and Brave. Plays a backup, swings, untaps all his backups. Cecil. No effect. Plus another backup passes back to us. Put Laws in the play. Freezing Nerstalin. Party attack. Damage. Pass back. Pass back to us. Paying 3 for Cloud. Targeting Kadaj. Break. Swinging with Kadaj. A party attack. Blocks with Marsh. Killing the Laws, making him discard. Pass back. Pays 7 CP for BFA. I'll swing in. Bro. There's no choice to block with BFA, freezing the Ritz. Swinging in with Aerith. Has to block, and that's game. Alex wants to run it back, so be right back. Game 2, Alex goes first. Discards 2 for 1 black, searching out Marsh, passing over to us. 4 for Marlene, back to Tifa, playing Kadash, dulling, freezing, getting Laws, discards 3 cards for Marsh, getting Ritz, swinging, untapping Barrett, top 4, putting Cloud into our hand, rest of the bottom, goes back to us, 3 CP for Laws, freezing Ritz, swinging in, pass over.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
BFA, pass to us. 3 CP for Jesse, get Aerith back. Put Aerith into play, getting back the cards we discarded. Party attack. Damage. Terra gets back Diabolos. Discard for Cloud, pass. And BFA swings, breaking Cloud. Damage. Ritz goes in. Pass to us. Paying 5 for Cecil, attempting to break the Ritz. Plays Diabolos, Cecil break, and untap Ritz, and we'll sack the Aerith in response. Swinging in with Kadash, passing over. BFA breaks the Cecil, damage. Ritz goes in. Idle loss, getting back Maru. Marsh goes in, block with Laws, making him discard. Passes back to us. Ping 3 for Laws again, freezing the Ritz. Swinging in, Kadash. Belias off the EX, drawing a card. Play Yazoo, targeting BFA, dulling and freezing, and then Laws goes break zone, making him discard. Plays in the Stola, pass it back to us. Yazoo goes in for the swing, Belias off the top, draws a card. And play the Aerith, getting back Cloud and Vincent, which is good. Discard Vincent for Cloud, pass back. Kadash, dulling our Kadash. BFA goes in, breaking Aerith, damage, Ritz unblockable. That's game. And then playing Alejandro one more time. We end up losing. Unfortunately, camera had ran out of battery by that time, so we ended the day 2-3, total record of 10-12, making up for episode 3. We made top 4. We were going to get packs, but there's really nothing left for us in Opus 10, so we traded in for credit in anticipation for Opus 12. So we're sitting on 2250 in credit, so hopefully we can get some more, since pre-release is pretty much right around the corner. So just a quick story regarding one of the guys at Locals. This is going to lead up to it, but yeah. I got into Final Fantasy one year because of Gen Con. I scrubbed out at the event I was trying to attend, even though I did pretty good in regionals. I ended up doing side events for Magic, just doing drafts. And on the final day, I ended up coming across Final Fantasy. Ran into Gabe, really nice guy. He was there teaching new players how to play. The mechanics were similar to Magic, without the, mana screw, mana flood. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. We just like started chatting. I mentioned there was a player in Florida, Miami region actually. That's where he introduced me to John. So he ended up telling me about an event shortly after Gen Con for it's like a starter deck tournament. And ever since then, I was just hooked. He lent me like a deck the first time I decided to try to do an actual tournament. I remember it was like a Fire Ice, since I told him like I wanted to do Mono Ice at the time. And yeah, he was a really cool guy, we jammed games like here and there, gave me good advice. He's basically been like one of the founding people like in our community, at least like in Miami. A lot of stuff wouldn't happen if it wasn't for him. And because of work, and since we had to change locals and everything because of what's going on, it's just not the same without John. So yeah, John, just telling you on behalf of all of us here at Locals, we miss you, bro, and hope we can see you soon. Told you I was going to use this picture for a video. But on that note, apologize again. Actually just finished moving. Actually hurt my back in the middle of the move. Everything's all settled down now. So by the time this video comes out, I'm actually going to be working on episode 6. Hopefully, probably pull it out the next day after. That's wishful thinking. But yeah, I really want to push this stuff out since Opus 12 is right around the corner, especially at the time that I'm making this. Probably going to be playing in our first Opus 12 tournament this Thursday. So anyways, thanks to everyone who's been watching these videos, liking, subbing. I want to push this out as much as I can. Thanks again for joining us on this episode of Final Fantasy TCG New Game Plus. We'll see you next time.